Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're on number 4 today. Number 3 in the Volvos, number 4 on the total. We have here, I believe this is the 05 model. They have de-identified it, so we're gonna have to get the last 4 numbers off the serial number to get the key so we can get this started. I don't think we fooled around with this truck at all. The other 2 trucks, that's right there. Looks like fuse might have had some difficulties there. That's not a good sign. They had this all for a reason. We might have to have the GMC truck. Oh, GMC truck. Sorry, Chevy. We might have to have the 2500 Chevy to pull this thing off again. It's got great tires on it. It just really, I don't know if the camera shows it, but it just really don't show any crack in the dry rock and terrible. But just as sure as you get on the highway and get a load something, they'll probably show themselves. But they do really look good. There's something new. This is a 10th anniversary series. I don't remember seeing this on the other one, so this is a special Volvo. Oh man, this thing right here, this thing is just super clean. Look at this. It's gonna be a 2006. Of course, it's gonna have the D12465 horsepower at 2100 RPMs. So Jacob, if you could find, I believe key number 9045, something like that. Oh, there it is, a lot easier. Yeah, 9045. While he's hunting that key, let's get around here and see what this thing looks like. This is definitely a clean cab. It looks like it's got some kind of rough stuff right there in that area. But I'm showing you all this just in case somebody's interested in buying this thing. Hope they are. I'm not going to lay down on that mat, but there's what you got. You got a few little rat droppings over there. That reminds me, I think I remember showing this in the previous video when we was just out here walking along the scrap yard. I think Jacob has come up with a key.
They didn't have it, but try this one.
I could have. Well, I hope they got it. Well, that was it. I don't know what you did.
It wasn't on the right number then.
Okay. Well, that's a positive sign right there. Just grab a key out of those 50 and it's the right one. So let's pop the hood. Check the oil in this thing. In this 10th anniversary series. Kind of looks like the rest of them to me. Well, the other one might have the separator on that side. We'll see, but let's see. It's probably the oil. Oh, yeah. This thing right here making oil. I tell you what, there's just not a lot of slobber on these engines. And I know it shouldn't be. You're on the road, you're getting the DOT pulling you over for inspections all the time. But all the trucks that I'm used to seeing in my lifetime, they always had a little bit of oil leaks. I'm sure his mechanics kept them up as they needed to stop that. You can see a little seepage around the bottom here, around the oil filter thing. It could be just a little line leaking. But other than that, it's a clean looking engine. Let's go to the other side. There's nothing over here, but we'll see what it looks like anyway. Make sure it ain't no rod hanging out the side of it. Well, that's not a, that right there is whipped out. Pretty bad. That's a different type separator, you know, than the last ones we was looking at. I think it had one up on top too. So maybe the 10th anniversary series had some changes in them. Not familiar with it at all. Let's see about the water. There again, we right here around plenty of water. Oh gosh. I had to use my man hands. It feels a little bit moist, but I doubt it. Y'all see any in there? No? Yeah? An air filter from the air filter right here looks really good from my point of view. All this, you notice how the color stays with these trucks, and the Freightliner don't keep the color on the paint. I don't know what they do. I don't know if it's in the cab. I don't know if it's in the metal on it or what it is. But I've noticed these Freightliners, and the owner brought it to my attention. This one, he didn't have a price on it. I guess it was just up to offer.
It's right there.
Oh, $16.5, our best offer. And like I showed you on the other side, that dash and all looks real good for a, what is this, 06, 17-year-old truck. Looks nice. Let's see about the fuel. Oh man, that was just really too loose. Got a good looked like he got right at it. He put his bush hog in here and just got to mowing down some of this stuff. We moved the truck out of the way. See what, oh my goodness, I feel plenty of fuel in there. Look at that. If you buy it, you got plenty of fuel to make it home. Hopefully we won't have to get under there and cage those brakes. I'm gonna see something here. That just kind of looks strange right there, the way that angle of that U-joint. I don't know if it's because the airbags are down on the back and it's just sitting up higher. Maybe it's in a hole, but that is really a strange angle. I'm gonna notice the other ones and see if there's any similarities to that. All right, we got the oil check, we got the water. We probably have to check the water. You have to see about the water. We found the key. Only thing to do now is to get these batteries out and see if we can crank this one from sitting in the seat this time without having to pull it off like we did. If you haven't seen the other 3 videos, started this, his neighbor over here, this Freightliner, it was the first one. Then we started another one over here, was the second one. We didn't really have a lot of trouble with it. The one just down below here is one that we had to kind of do things different about starting it. It was kind of aggravating about trying to start, but we got it. Let's get the tools and some batteries out. We got our handy Yukon toolbox and some tools from Harbor Freight. I want to make sure that we put all these other batteries. The ground comes this way. The second video is where I arced it pretty good. If you ain't seen it, go look at it. It made a pretty good arc. I was yeah, that nut's off. It was right here. Maybe they was about to try it and then just kind of quit on it. But that's going where? Going to the positive. So we'll have to make sure we got that fuse is good. We'll take it out and look at it. Well, this is just gonna fight the whole way. All right, here's another wire that's got to go on the hot side. This little small one right here. Looks like it might have a little fuse in it also. We took the batteries out of that one of these trucks and took them home, and the battery charger, the little charger we got, wouldn't pick it up at first, but we put some hot ones with it, and they eventually charged the batteries up. They've been sitting, I don't know how long. I don't know how old these batteries are. There's one of them. I'm A person would think that as many batteries that change, that a battery sponsor would just be all over a Will It Start channel. But they're not. They might not like what they see on this particular channel. And again, we're right here where we don't have far to walk. That's always a plus. All right. Okay. Negative on the outside. All right. I got these negative. All right. So it don't appear like it's going to be much arcing in today's video. Hopefully it's not. That's the positive there. Absolutely. Myself. Something just switched on. All right, this was the hot. And this went on the hot. This is gonna be one of the ones I melted. This one went on the hot. And that one went on the negative.
And that one's red. Do you think that one goes on the hot?
Which one? Yeah, this one's on the hot because it's got a fuse.
But that's the negative.
It's on there. It's on.
You just call it the hot and then put it on the negative.
I'm just seeing if he's paying attention, that's all. Get down here where I can see what I'm doing. While I'm sitting here hooking up these batteries. On the last video, I said something about, you know, if y'all got something out there that y'all are wanting to get started, and just take a video of it, get it to me, and I think we can probably get it aired on the channel. You know, we can work all that out, but it's just an idea I had that might be of interest to some of y'all that's wanting to get a couple of wrenches and go try to start something. But we'll work out the details. It's just an idea. Y'all let me know what you think. And it ain't gonna hurt my feelings if you don't like the idea. I've had lots of bad ones.
I see some yellow wasps in the middle.
Oh, that's nice.
They're not disturbed right now.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool right now. It's actually cool and pleasant this morning. Overcast. Humidity's not awful at all. It's actually minimum. And it's pretty nice. So it's a great day to be starting something. Tell you what we did learn the other day was, like, when you switch it on, if the tack don't move over, means that the computer's not have fire in it. I know what they was talking about. You probably don't, but anyway, we'll tell right quick what we got. The tack did move a little. This one's got 1,045,922 miles. See if it'll bump over. Oh yeah. Look at that. You believe that? Well, I'll be. I ain't mad. I'm not mad at all. We just might have to sing the rest of the video to make it long enough to worth publishing. Okay, Jacob, you bragged too soon. Probably some kind of sensor. I guess I should have stayed up here and had the accelerator held down. And a lot of times I read about the water, sensor on the water level too, could have caused that. Do you feel it move? I think do
what?
okay, this one just keeps switching off. Not sure why. Is there anything behind me? You want to let the hood down and let's go find some water. It may be the sensor about the water level triggering it to switch off. We can eliminate that by putting some water in it. Something's telling it something. I knew it was too easy. Let's see where we might find some water. There's got to be some water around this old office place. And I know we can find a jug to put some in. And I think, like I just said, I think we can eliminate it being a low water sensor making it switch off. It looks like it's holding good oil pressure. No. It is not holding good oil pressure. That might be the trouble. That's probably the problem right there. That's going to be the problem, is oil pressure. And I can't tell if that's an oil pressure warning or what it is. Bad air leak too. Let's check further on this one. Let's call and see if we can find some inside information on it. Got a massive air leak, I hear it. I believe it's the oil pressure not building up, and I believe it's the sensor telling it to shut down, which is good, but I can see now why they parked it, because he'd get about 10 miles, it'd shut off. knowing it had oil in it. So it won't be but just a minute for y'all, but we're gonna see if we can find something out before we run this thing too long to mess it up. This one has stumped me. I have no idea. No computer to hook up to it or anything. I've called a couple of people. They said, well, it could be this, could be that. Until they check it out, they don't know. I do think it has oil pressure on it. I think the gauges went down, and I think it's the oil pressure sending unit shutting it down. So we're gonna give up on it. If you've had this trouble before, you think you might know what the solution is, something simple that even Wiley might can fix, leave us your suggestion in the comment. Help us out because we need it. And if you're interested in the truck, it's for sale, just make me an offer on it. A reasonable offer, please. And remember, don't be wily.